Hello friends, this video today is about PCT patent application filing, myths and facts. As you know that there are two ways to file international application. One is PCT route and another one is convention application route. PCT filing is considered to be one of the most convenient and easy ways to file international applications, but there are lots of myths attached with PCT filing. My name is Bindu Sharma. I am from Origin IP Solutions, India's leading IP and legal services providing company. I will try to clarify some of the myths attached with PCT application filing. Before we proceed further, I would like to explain about World Intellectual Property Organization WIPO because PCT is administered by WIPO and it's important to know what WIPO is. WIPO was created to promote and protect intellectual property across the world by cooperating with countries as well as international organizations. WIPO began its operations on 26 April 1970 when the convention entered into force. You must also know that 26 April is celebrated across the globe as International IP Day. WIPO is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, and operations of PCT they are controlled and administered by WIPO. WIPO has very important role to play in order to protect and exploit intellectual property. Some of the roles of WIPO are to improve IP protection all over the world and harmonize national legislation, signing international agreements on IP protection, extending technical and legal assistance in the area of intellectual property, conducting research on various aspects of IP and further publishing it, ensuring the proper facilitation of the international intellectual property protection. You must visit WIPO to see the kind of work WIPO is doing currently. Now coming to PCT or Patent Corporation Treaty. Patent Corporation Treaty is International Patent Law Treaty and it was concluded in 1970. PCT is very important for international patent filing because it provides a unified procedure for filing patent applications to protect inventions in each of its contracting states or the member states. A patent application filed under PCT is also called as international application or PCT application. So PCT is one of the most popular ways to file patent application internationally. Now let's look at the steps to file PCT application. So in order to file PCT application, it is important to claim date of priority by filing in your own country. So if you are Indian resident, you can claim priority of your application by filing your provisional or complete application in Indian Patent Office. So from the date of Indian filing, within 12 months, you can file your PCT application. And PCT is very convenient to file as it can be filed online. Let's look at the procedure to file PCT application in detail. First of all, application must be filed in national office. By filing provisional or complete application, date of priority can be claimed, and from this date of priority, the time to file PCT application is calculated. Within 12 months from date of priority, the PCT application shall be filed. As soon as PCT application is filed, international phase starts. Once PCT application is filed, it is searched by International Search Authority or ISA, and international search report and written opinion is generated. This report is very important as it gives detailed analysis of patentability of the invention, and taking this opinion, the inventor can take decision about how many countries the application shall be filed. Within 30 or 31 months from the date of priority, PCT international phase ends, and this is the time when national phase application has to be filed in the countries you choose to file in from PCT contracting states. Once you file national phase application, the international phase ends and national phase starts. In some countries, the deadline to file PCT application is 30 months, whereas in other countries it is 31 months. In India, we have deadline of 31 months from the date of priority to file PCT national phase. At the time of filing PCT application, the applicant has to select International Search Authority or ISA from this list. I will not read through the entire list, but you can go through it yourself. India is also one of the ISAs authorized by WIPO. The main function of ISA is to review and perform search to provide international search report and opinion on the patentability of the invention. You can download some of the sample reports from website of WIPO to see how comprehensive these reports are. This opinion of ISA on patentability of the invention helps the applicant take right decision with respect to the number of countries he must file application in. There are lots of advantages of filing PCT application. The first advantage is that it is a unified platform to enable applicant file his application in multiple countries. Please note that applicant can file application via PCT route only in the contracting states of PCT. Second advantage is that the process of filing PCT application is completely hassle-free. The reason is that filing PCT application is online, and secondly, the applicant is not required to file separately in each country initially. Unlike convention application filing, where international application has to be filed within 12 months from the date of priority, PCT gives additional time, and 30 or 31 months from the date of priority is the time to file PCT national phase in individual countries that are member states of PCT. As International Search Authority gives opinion on patentability of invention, this helps the applicant to take right decision about national phase filing of the application. The fee to file PCT application depends upon various factors. You have international filing fees that has to be paid at the time of filing PCT application. Then second is the search fees, and the search fees primarily depends upon the kind of international search authority you have chosen. So in the previous slide I gave you a list of ISAs, and all ISAs they have different fee structure. So search fees depends upon the ISA that you have chosen. Then the third is transmittal fees that is payable to the national office or the receiving office. Now there are two ways to file PCT application. One is that you can file via receiving office. So here transmittal fees is applicable because your receiving office will transmit your application to PCT, and receiving office thereby charges transmittal fees. Now if you are filing PCT application online, then this transmittal fee is not applicable. So there are ways to minimize your PCT filing expenses. So you must work on it and see what model works best for you. I hope the process to file PCT application and the fees, International Search Authority, these things are clear to you. This video is not very detailed with respect to the process of filing PCT application. I will make a separate video talking about only PCT filing process. Now let's look into the myths and facts with respect to PCT application filing. It's important to understand that PCT is patent filing platform, and PCT does not grant patents. Patents are granted only by the national offices of the countries where you file PCT national phase application. PCT does not have any authority to grant patents. Filing PCT application does not mean that you have protection in all contracting states of PCT. You will get protection in the contracting states of PCT only if you file national phase application there and such national offices grant you patents. PCT application does not give global protection. You get patent protection only after you file PCT national phase application in the countries out of the contracting states of PCT and when your patent is granted in such countries. The third myth is very interesting. Most of the applicants at the time of filing PCT application, they think that you need foreign attorney to file your PCT application. But the good news is that the Indian patent agent is also qualified to file your PCT application online. So whosoever has filed your Indian application is qualified to pursue your PCT application, not just filing but also prosecution of PCT application. PCT has a long list of contracting states, and practically it may not be feasible for you to file application in all the contracting states. So PCT national phase shall be filed in the countries where you actually want patent protection. The search report generated by International Search Authority is very helpful for you to decide on the number of countries you want to file your application in. You must refer to that report in detail and then take the right decision with respect to national phase filing. It's very important to understand that by filing PCT application, national phase application can only be filed in PCT contracting states. Before considering PCT filing, it is highly recommended to look into the list of PCT contracting states on the official website of WIPO to ensure that the countries where you desire to file application is a contracting state of PCT. After PCT international phase ends, the national phase starts. This is the time when individual application has to be filed in each national office. When it comes to national phase filing of application, the applicants, they often ask this question whether they are required to pay fees again in national office because they have already paid PCT filing fees. So here I would like to clarify that PCT national phase filing fees is independent of PCT filing fees. The money you paid to PCT was only for filing PCT application and generating the search report. When you decide to enter national phase application, you have to pay fees for each country for filing and prosecution of your application. I hope this video was useful for you. You can put comments in the comment section below and let me know how did you like this video. Thank you for watching this video today. For any queries related to our services, you can contact us. Email ID and phone number is given in the video description. See you again. Till then, keep learning, keep innovating. Goodbye.